The fight of the Silver State and a chance to lay claim to the Fremont Cannon once again. The prized possession that fans of both of these schools looking to roll back home and fire off once again. Welcome everyone to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. He'll return it. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. Last time, UNLV came out victorious in what was a terrific barn-burning affair.
Great game back and forth. UNLV really executed in the big moments. This is a big game, obviously, rivalry game, a trophy at stake. It mattered, but they did a good job of not focusing on that and really executed when they needed to.
And never forget the way that UNLV's players and coaches were celebrating with the Fremont Cannon at the end of that game, too. You could just tell that one meant more to UNLV.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Connor. Firing to the right, complete. Nevada going quickly. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. At midfield, he's got room. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And what? There he goes! Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UNLV's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this.
It's a running room. The 40. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. The Rebels in the hurry up.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
Timeout, UNLV.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Connor. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Makes the grab. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body. The Wolfpack just inches away here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick strike complete. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Rebels offense is back on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Going right to work up top. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Snatches it on the run. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana Tech. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Vegas. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking to pass. It's Connor. Hauls it in. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Nevada going quickly. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Military stop.
Throws it back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again and again.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the two-point conversion. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
To the ground with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. David, Jesse, as legend would have it, explorer John Fremont abandoned a howitzer in the Sierra Nevada in 1843 during a heavy snowstorm. So each year, the winning team earns the right to paint the howitzer's wheels scarlet or navy.
And this is pretty cool because not until that long ago, the team in possession of the Fremont cannon would fire it every time they scored a touchdown. So really cool history with this trophy between both these schools here in Nevada.
Yeah, the battle for Nevada, right? That's what they call it. And I do like that they get to take the cannon and paint it their color. Like, that's pretty cool, pretty petty, and it's all college football.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking for a man. It's Connor. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Nevada! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He gets their 2-point conversion is good, and the lead now stands at 9. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Bringing it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This has been a spectacular offensive showcase so far, David.
This has been unbelievable. The fireworks has been amazing. This is modern offense now. Palmer, when you look at college football, there's a lot of scoring, and defenses hadn't had a lot of it.
Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw, it's Connor. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Nevada going quickly. He might want another play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Here we go, here we go. Down, down. On the ready.
The snap sets up to throw. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions.
And that's tough to defend, right? You're going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking to throw, it's Connor. He's got his man. He'll be stopped at the 41, but gave him 10 on that play. Nevada going quickly. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. In the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Using the quick game. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Now from inside the red zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, someone's leaving that stadium today with the howitzer cannon after an entertaining first half.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. He took the risk bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. Rebels offense is back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. A lot of urgency for this offense. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They want to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Here comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll close the gap to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. They're trailing by just 2 to Temple. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down.
6 remain. Trail.
To the air on first down. Got his man all by himself. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll try to race to the edge on first and goal with the wide receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Connor. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Etheridge. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make.
Launches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They're setting up the screen. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's first down from their own 23-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Right back to him on the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Rebels will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Maybe a double pass. He's going to take off. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Might be calling a hot route. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the beatdown has ensued.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Wants to pass. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly complete. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Lincoln. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now.
And a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Plucks it out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because it
throws toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Oh, man, you don't see many of those anymore. Nowadays, the gloves are so good, the hands are so good. You don't see a lot of drop passes. Missed opportunity there for the receiver.
That's reeled in. It's Cooks. Breaks into the open. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
Nevada going quickly. Wants to throw on third down. Got his man quickly. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Nevada comes to the line on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. To the air on second down. They're working that left side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Gets it out quickly. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
Nevada, UNLV, 24.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Takes the easy one to the back. Since 1969, UNLV and Nevada have fought for the right to paint and protect the Fremont Trophy, and really they established the intensity of this rivalry right off the bat. as Nevada won the first game by a mere 2 points.
Yeah, it's funny to watch all those games back in the day. It's like 0-0 tie, 2 points. Now we're seeing high scoring, firing cannons, and that's what's cool about the Fremont Cannon. Like, you get to earn this, and you get to bring it to your university, and it's the battle for Nevada.
Means a lot to these two schools, means a lot in the state. It's not a trophy you can necessarily put in the trophy case, but it's all about having possession, and that's what these two schools are battling for today.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Between the uprights, it's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays.
Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Creates a little space. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. He's going to run it. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Cooks. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He wants to change this route.
Here we go, here we go.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Cooks. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. The battle in the Silver State has come to a close, and Nevada will take ownership of the Fremont Cannon one more time. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.